Hi, my name is Mary Salinas, and I want to go over a list of things I think you would need to do to prepare for an interview over Skype or FaceTime. The number one thing I think you should do is to research the company that you are going to be applying for. You want to know what this company does, or what type of company it is, what type of services or products they provide for the community. Another thing is you would also need to research the position that you're applying for. That way you are prepared for any questions when it comes to the responsibilities. You know what those responsibilities are, and also what the base salary is for this particular position. And the second thing I think you should do in preparing for an interview is to make sure that you practice enough. I would print out a list of questions that they might ask, go over it with either a friend or a family member, and just basically get ready for those questions. Have a prepared answer. That way you are ready for it and you're not caught off guard when you're doing an interview. Another thing is you want to dress to impress for this interview. I know that a lot of people think, oh, it's an interview over Skype, no big deal. I don't really have to dress up. I just got to look nice on top and be ready to go. But in all honesty, I would tell you, dress from head to toe as if you're going to an interview face to face. I mean, you want to make a good impression. You want to let these people know that, hey, I'm here. I'm ready, to get this position. I'm ready to represent your company. This is who I am 24/7. You want to give them that you're about that lifestyle for this company. I mean, you want to make a good impression. First thing is for guys, make sure you wear a suit and a tie. You look nice and proper. For the ladies, I would say don't wear any big flashy jewelry. You don't want to, have any distractions. They're going to be like, what type of necklace is that? You don't want any of that. You want to, make a good impression. Another thing is to make sure you have personal hygiene. Look out for your personal hygiene. You want to make sure that your girls, make sure your hair is up nicely. You don't want to have it pulled back in a ponytail, a side ponytail or something. You want to look nice. Guys, I would say, make sure if, you have facial hair, make sure it's nice and neat. Check to see if you have anything stuck in between your teeth or anything on your teeth like lipstick or food. That's actually happened to me before, and so it's very embarrassing. I would say please make sure you look in the mirror, do a test run before the actual interview, just to make sure how you appear looks okay on screen, and that you're not caught by any surprises like food or lipstick on your teeth. Another thing, to make a good impression is to make sure that you're smiling during the interview. Look cheerful, happy. Another thing I would tell you is to go ahead and make sure that your body language, you're not all over the place, basically. The do's and don'ts of your body language. Make sure that you're making eye contact to the camera. Don't, be looking down or looking up or looking at your papers while doing an interview, obviously. You don't want to, if you're sitting in a chair, make sure you're not swiveling around. If it's a movable chair, you're going to be moving around. You don't want to do that. You want to seem focused. Sit straight if you're sitting in a chair. Make sure you're not, and then also make sure you're not stiff either, like you're all nervous. You don't want to do any of that stuff. You want to, seem relaxed, just calm, try to be yourself. Don't be nervous. It is an interview, but at the same time, you want to make a good impression. So I would, just be calm, be yourself. Another thing is to, if you're on your laptop, obviously you're going to be on your laptop because it's a Skype interview, just to make sure that you don't have any applications or any tabs or emails, Facebook, any of that open, because you can be in the middle of this interview and all of a sudden your husband's trying to FaceTime you to talk, saying, hey, how's your interview going? No, you're still in an interview, so you really, all those distractions need to be out of the window. No distractions whatsoever. So just make sure that everything's completely off. Emails, like I said, I've had I'm talking to someone and my email, it dings every time I get an email. So you want to make sure that all of that's taken care of. Those are the couple of things that I think are the best tips on preparing for an interview. Just a quick recap. Know the company that you're interviewing for. Make sure that there's no distractions. Make sure that your setup is nice and neat. Dress to impress, obviously, and then practice. I can never say that enough. Practice, practice, practice. It's the best advice I can give you. I mean, interviews are hard to begin with. It's not as hard when you're doing it at FaceTime, but it's still hard. You need to be prepared for the type of questions that they're going to ask you. Know the company. I mean, those are just the simple steps. They're very easy, to follow. So if you follow them and you get a job, great for you. If not, practice, practice, practice. That's all I can really tell you. Good luck.